Okay, we're back playing Blueprints. Again, I think it's day 14, 15, I don't know. And I am just praying that I can figure Sim out today. I am doing a very good job of being patient because normally I would have given up by now, but I've also been doing a good job of not looking up any hints or spoilers or anything. I've wanted to really bad, though. Really bad. I haven't had the coat check in a while. I just hate going to a dead end so soon. I wish I knew what the password was to this. Hmm. Sorry, I needed to get a drink. Okay. The other two statements have identical wording. This box and the blue box are both empty. I don't think I've ever had the greenhouse before. It's gonna put me at a dead end though. I'm gonna do it just because I need to try new rooms. Oh, this is cute. Oh, okay. in the sheets. I need to write this down. I don't think I wrote down what I said the last time. Okay. Trees found inside will never shade. The gems that shine in the night and rain. The clue you hold cannot be paid with gems nor coins, so toss away. These sheets you find are worthy trade. So this is where that broken No way. Girl. I screwed myself. It's unlucky. But let's go open this and then call it a day, I guess. Ooh, I think Shrine would be new. Freaking weird. Okay. Hashtag blessed. And then I guess we will call it a day. I suck at this game. 9 minutes it took me to lose that. I couldn't even get to the third row. I'm embarrassed. Not my best day, but 2 new rooms. Okay. Here we go. I feel like I always start with spare room.
Y'all know how I feel about the chapel. Oh, I think I already ate an apple. Dang it. Let's do this one. I want the top of it to move, but I don't know if that's an option. Big step off. That was dumb. Okay, 11. 1, 4. What is pink? Mine. Wait, pink is times. 4 times 2 is 8. 4, 6, 12. Okay. 2, 4, 20. No, 40. Divided by 20 is 2. I feel like what the apple orchard is 4 numbers. 15. 8. Okay, I don't want to use my special key yet. Okay, so I am going to go back and explore the other side.
Gotta pay God. We might have just screwed ourselves. A hammer. Oh, okay, can shatter. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, page 8 is message. Okay. I don't have a key card. Am I screwed? Okay, I'm gonna go out into the yard and see what room I can get out here, and then go back and see about using my key up top. Oh, I have 2 keys, so I should be able to unlock it. We're chilling. I should have made a wish while I was outside. Still don't even know what that does, but... I don't have enough for that. Bah! Bink!
rotate these and see if. I don't think that's a better outcome. I think that one is, I guess. I guess. Oh. I don't have any green rooms, but I would like a shovel. I also wish I could buy keys. The History of Orinda. This book was reviewed and cleared for publication. It has been edited to confirm our department standards, including the omission of sections deemed inaccurate for or unsuitable for public dissemination. Debt by Margle. Mary Jones. And me. Yeah. Okay. Blank. Forward. The name was used to designate the realms of the eastern waters. Someone is no longer someone known to the average citizen or the elder generation. We must permit our leaders to enjoin us to abandon our past. Can I see past these redacted? Oops. Most historians mark the beginning of the First Era, often denoted as a Jira, by the ascension of the first king, whose name Oris, would later grace the burgeoning township in which he was crowned. Burgeoning? Oris was known before his coronation as a prominent merchant lord of considerable means and affluence, whose sway in the region made him the ideal candidate for the unification of the surrounding provinces. Regrettably, history is not always forthcoming, and the surviving records of those bygone days are most likely to trade agreements and sale receipts. Nevertheless, we can deduce from these leaders that Oris had but one aim: expansion. The territory spread from the heart of Oris, and by the end of the first century, a new kingdom was born. Second Era. It was the fourth king who split the vast domain in three equal shares, three realms for his three children. The eldest daughter, who he granted the fields and mountains of his great-grandfather, the middle province and heartspring of the kingdom. The eldest accepted the gift. To the youngest he bestowed upon him the realm of Arch Ares, the land of northern storms, a wild and untamed expanse which at the time was not as developed, but a good deal more vast than the eldest brother's lot. And his middle child, his only daughter, he gifted her the southern region of Ajara, a land steeped in tradition. Third Era. As the Second Era drew to a close, the Third Sovereign Realms had achieved a period of remarkable progress and prosperity. Each of these distinct regions, ruled by their respective siblings, monarchs, had blossomed, cultivating the bountiful resources of their lands and developing a unique character and culture that set them apart from one another. Despite those differences, the monarchs managed to maintain friendly relations throughout their lives and were known for their cooperation in matters of trade and transportation. These succeeding generations of their heirs continued that tradition, and the Third Era was defined by commerce between the three realms, further strengthening their bond and laying the foundation for the promise of a prosperous and bright future. Ooh, found a note. Baron Sinclair, thank you so much for your cooperation with our department and this investigation. We know our presence is never convenient, especially for someone of your social status, so it means all the more that you are not only tolerant but also willing to aid our efforts in getting this business done as quickly as possible. We are returning this letter, the book you lent us, though I must confess it was not as much help as I had hoped. I had heard that your library of rare and restricted books was quite extensive and was told by a reliable source that if a first edition and uncensored copy of the history of Orinda could be found, it would likely be found within the Baron's own collection, but perhaps I was misinformed. Still, part of me thinks that you may have given me the censored copy as a jest, a taste, if you will, for the bureaucrat of their own medicine. If this is perhaps the case, then I say, well done, fair play, and perhaps on my next visit we'll have a laugh about this after you have given me the actual manuscript. Until then, Detective Bon Margle, Redguard. Okay, as the kingdom entered the Fourth Era, a different kind of ruler took the reins of power. King Disselit II was a king who often was seen drinking, a slight that shocked not only the gentry of the court but the masses as well. Disselit was known as the king of no one of redacted. No one when he made a decision to move the castle and court behind, the people were overjoyed by this choice and were though this that viewed the king's conduct becoming of his common folk. These voices planted the seed which took root in the grand city of Fen. This is a long book. I'm going to be done reading because I think all I needed to find was that note. But I do need to find the unredacted version of that book. Where was I? Oh. Okay, what do these sheets say? One says first. I'm just taking down the bolded words. First words on the Okay, so first words on the sheets, blank blank message. Find here's the first word song. The key you seek is in the major tongue. But half the sheets are missing from the four you hold, the rest are far flung. And half note held is quite the pun. Among the sacred symphony, a message hidden beneath the keys. In bold words sung by you and me, a fractured note, an urgent plea. In bold words sung, I do repeat, the ones of you who often assume that you alone can solve this tune are likely going to get your due in all the rage that will ensue while working on this simple clue. White pages lined with melodies do hide the words we've come to seek. And from our choice among all these, we write down one that seems to be the loudest, type with ink that bleeds. Okay, perfect. That confirms my suspicion that the bold words on there are important. Denoted in verse. Have I done the laboratory? I don't think I have. I typically work over at Cinca Labs, but got sent over here for a month to assist more with the new turbine tests. I think I need some help. For the past 3 days, I've been unable to find the laboratory on the estate. Today was the first success in that front. Can anyone tell me if this is typical, and if so, how to get any work done? Before I arrived, I was briefed on the way the doors work, but I must admit I did not expect to be excluded from my new workstation for the first week. Any tips from my fellow technicians would be appreciated. Kimberly Thompson. Me too, girl. Me too. I've been getting effed up by this build. Heating and cooling curves. Cooler is unaffected. What that mean? I'm just gonna turn them all on. Do I need to like... Oh, I need more. I need the boiler room. Okay, in the laboratory, you're free to experiment by testing and combining different mechanics to create original and unique house feature that will last until the end of the day. Okay. Okay. Okay, I don't think any of this is for me. Okay, we need a boiler room. How many keys do we got? 9? Okay, so either way I'm gonna be at a dead end. Let me do the dining room for the food. Mamma mia. Mm, mm, mm. Wait, I unlocked a door. Why didn't I get... Each time you unlock... Oh, I gotta go through a security door. Stupid. Hey, you're dumb. I don't have any green rooms. What's for sale? Gems. I'm actually gonna buy one just in case I need it at my next. I'm gonna do the aquarium. Hold on. I'm so dumb. I thought my aquarium would go straight through. Gag. Gag, gag, gag. I suck at this game. Alright. Well, did we even get any new ones today? Yeah, we got the laboratory. Alright. Thanks for watching, I guess. It's hard being this dumb. I actually did a good job putting the left side together. Just need to figure this out. Alright. Thanks. Bye. Thank you.